Hello. Already got us here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you, and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. Thank you all for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positive energy. And thank you for your listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So the title of this message is "You Had the Nerve to Heal and Transmute the Energy That Was Meant to Defeat You." So I'm speaking to someone, you went through some obstacles, you went through some challenges that was supposed to defeat you. You was not supposed to get back up. This was supposed to be it for you, but you continued that warrior faith. Warrior of light. You had a still light faith. You chose to believe in yourself. I'm getting for someone, you have a still light faith. And you chose to know that you were supported and guided. You chose to surrender when it came to you getting through this. Or for someone, you're choosing to get through this. You are blessed. You're very blessed. And you're very courageous. Going through this and getting through this has given you courage. It has given you courage. But I'm getting for someone, there was things that happened that you know of, that you have not spoken of. There's things that happened to you that you were guided to listen to your intuition about. And maybe sometimes, and that happened that you can't even believe yourself that happened, and you can't even believe yourself how you got through it. It was because you was divinely guided and you were supported. There was energy around you that was helping you, that was supporting you. There was energy in the divine realms that has been helping you and divinely guiding you. You are blessed. You are very blessed. Right now, you could be transmuting that energy. You could be transmuting your energy, or you may be guided to transmute that energy. Transmute what you went through, meaning like transmuting your so many of you may have talents, gifts, and abilities that you may be guided to do so that you can transmute that energy. There could be some of you all that already are transmuting that energy with your gifts, abilities, and talents. But there is a gift, ability, a talent that you have that you may be guided to start doing if you have not started yet. Or you may be doing that now. And you're being and this is you transmuting your energy. This is you also removing any illusions and blockages from your life. And you're being authentic with it, and this is inspiring and helping others do the same. Whether you feel it or not, it's happening on higher realms. It's helping. It's helping. You're interconnected with the divine. This is a part of the divine plan. Wow. This has been sacred for you. You have gained power within. And you've learned to release everything that doesn't serve you, or you're learning that. You've released a lot of things that don't serve you, and you're learning to continue to do that. You're learning it's time to be the truth of who you are. You're standing in the truth of who you are. Self-sufficiency could be significant. You're learning more of self-sufficiency. Maybe in the past you wanted certain people, you wanted certain loved ones to root for you, to motivate you, to inspire you. But you had to learn that. You've learned that on your own through this journey. You had to be the person rooting for you. You had to be the person standing up for you. You had to be the person. You had to listen to your intuition, the signs and the synchronicities. You weren't alone when it comes to energetically, but you were definitely alone when it comes to the energy physically. It's a lot of energy that is wanting to come out. You're also learning more about giving. You're learning that giving is receiving, or this is a reminder for you to know that whatever gift, ability, and talent that you have, when you're able to give, you're also receiving. This is how you receive as well. So maybe you have been trying to be in the receiving energy, but also been giving. But let me tell you this. Okay, so this may sound, okay, so let me rephrase. So maybe you've been giving to something that does not serve you. Maybe you've been doing something that does not serve you. Maybe you've been giving something of your time, something of your energy that does not serve you. But there's a gift, ability, and talent that you have that does serve you. And when you give this gift, you also are able to receive as well. So there's something that you're learning to let go of, person, place, or thing, or all of the above. And you're learning that your gifts and ability, you will be learning, or this is something you're learning, that when you give of what you already have, not from an empty place, you are able to receive. This is something you've already have within you. You don't have to go out and search it. And a lot of the beautiful thing about this is what you probably are learning as well, is that your gifts, your ability, and talents, it's how you're transmuting through your journey. You went through a journey, you went through an experiment, and you'll be using your gifts, ability, and talents to transmute it, to give. I hope that makes sense. You've learned to see the light that was within you. I also have a card here. It says, I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Wow. Also, the energy of the universe is merciful. Wow. There's something that you're being guided to just say yes to. I have here yes. Just say yes. Followed by don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in order to fit in? You have awakened. On this card, it has the eye in the middle. You are very wise. You're very intelligent. You're a very intelligent individual. And there's things that you know. There's wisdom that you have. I'm getting, you could be second guessing yourself because you know you have a lot of wisdom, but you probably know that you are know that you are an individual as well, and you have compassion for yourself and others, so you know that you're here experiencing as well. And I'm getting like the wisdom that you have, it's like you've been there before, so you may try not to speak on certain subjects because you've been that person before and you don't want to seem judgmental. But there may be a perspective change there, that is like, since you've been there before, since you've learned from that, since you closed out that cycle, since you gained the wisdom that is needed, you can speak on it because you went through it. And it's not coming from and to know that it's not coming from a judgmental place, it's coming from a wise place. And I'm getting those that you speak to this about, whatever wisdom this is, they gonna know the difference. They know that it's not coming from a judgmental or criticizing place. They know that it's coming from a place of love, a place of compassion, a place of experience. It's gonna tell the truth no matter what. That's the thing. See, you're not and that's why you're being guided to just say yes. So maybe you could be second guessing something or some things because of, you may be second guessing some things because just like what I just said. And you already have it in you though. You've already experienced it. You're just being guided to use whatever gift, ability, talent that you have so that you can express it. You already have it. if that makes sense, you already have it within. It just needs to be transmuted, and you're being guided to trust that. Just say yes. Don't dim to fit in. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of light within you. You have a lot of knowledge, and to trust in that, to trust in what the words that you have to say, even if they come out, even if your words don't come out how you like them to, trusting in having patience with yourself and trusting in the process. I know for me, and I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still just learning to trust in everything that I'm saying, and to know that just by me expressing what I need to express or saying what I need to say, eventually, even if I don't say it right the first time, eventually it's going to come out right, or eventually I'm going to you have the words that is needed. I've learned that I can do that in a message. Like, I keep saying something over and over until I get it right. But I also learned that throughout just time, where if I keep doing it, it'll eventually the words and everything will eventually unfold the way that it needs to. And you're going to attract the people, or you're going to have the people that you're going to inspire people to trust in that for themselves. And you're going to have the people that appreciate that, your growth, or that you're doing it in an authentic way like that. I really hope that makes sense. I have here get grounded, empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Wow, you could be an empath. This is something you could be learning. This is something that you could be learning, that you're an empath. You're very sensitive to other people's energy, and this could be another reason why this don't dim to fit in card is here, because it's speaking of this may be why you dim your light, because you may feel other people's energy. You may feel other people's doubts and fears, and this may cause you to feel doubtful and fearful. One thing that I learned, and it's kind of on subject, but it's kind of off subject. Like, I've learned something about projection, right? It took me a while to understand really what projection was. And because it just sounds like, it's like a word that you hear so much, but you really gotta learn what it is. So one of the things that I learned, like, let's say someone is like laughing at you, or jealous, or envious, or, just something in that energy. Well, if any of that is coming up, it's because if that's any of that coming up from another person, it's because they have not tapped into who they really are. They truly are within, to even know themselves. So they're acting out of a place of uncertainty, fear, doubt, and they have an illusion around them which causes them to be jealous and envious, right? So for a person like you may feel as though you're not worthy, or you're not deserving, or you may let this energy, because it's so potent, well, it can be. I'm not going to even give energy to that. But because that energy is just so, it is what it is, it can cause a person that is an empath, or a person that is very sensitive to energy, it can cause you to feel inadequate. It can cause you to feel unworthy. It can cause you to feel like, just like, do you matter? Because that energy is so unsure. It's so low vibrational. It's so low and dark. But we like, it's like, so you can't see the truth in it, because first of all, it's an illusion on their end, but it also makes it an illusion on your end, because you're not seeing that it's coming out of fear. It's coming out of lack. It's coming out of energy that isn't true, whether it's on their part or your part. And so when it comes to the projection comes onto you as fear, as lack, as uncertainty, as inadequacy. I hope that makes sense. I hope, because this just came to me not too long ago. I'm like, oh, okay, it's making so much more sense now. That's what projection is. It's something that the other person isn't seeing. And of course you hear that, but it's like, it's not until you get into detail of it. It's something that the other person isn't seeing, but it's affecting you. It can affect you because you don't see it. You don't see that that's the place that it's coming to. So it's an illusion on both parts. But what I'm getting for you, empath, is because you are highly sensitive to that, there's a need to be out in nature more, because nature is nurturing, nature is sacred, nature has a lot of wisdom, intelligence, and nature, with all the elements that it has, is able to remove all of that energy from you that does not serve you, such as that, and other people's energy as well. Think of the wind. When the wind blow, I've said this before, and I have this in the deck, Divine Activation and Healing, my own personal digital deck. It speaks on, as the wind blows, I let go of everything that wants to go, and I bring in everything that wants to come in. So when the wind is blowing, when you're out in nature, allowing everything that wants to go, and everything that wants to come in for you. Using water to cleanse. When you're in nature and let's say you step into the water or whatever, you using that water to cleanse you, or being near the water, just being near it, setting the intention for being by the water, for you to being near the water. You're releasing, you're letting go. And the sun to burn away, to burn away the heat from the sun, to burn away any illusions or any energy that doesn't serve you. Or the moon, you can use it as the light. This is the light shining from the moon. You can use it as it's the light that's going to surround your body, and it's removing any illusions, any energy that doesn't serve you. I really hope this made sense. I really, really do. I really do. I really, really do. But I'm also speaking to someone who has, and that, wow, I didn't even realize follow behind it was boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And I'm getting, it could be with your energy. I've said this before in another message of how you don't even know what energy is yours because there may just be a lot of people in your energy, and you may not even know what energy is yours. I'm getting for someone, and that could be playing a part with just your clarity, how clear you are on your path, and just, when it comes to what serves you. So there are some boundaries that you're needing to have, and I think that I just explained it with the get grounded, and not letting energy try to take you from make you feel inadequate, or try to make you feel as though you're not worthy, or try to take away from you that depleting energy. I have here on this card, I have the crown on her. She has her hands out like think of like the T. You know how you put your hands out and you got like a T? She has her hands out like that, but there's other hands trying to grab at her, and I'm getting that has been like your attention, like of just who you are. It's a lot of people trying to get your attention about who you are. This is why it says, yes, don't dare to fit in, get grounded, but and set boundaries, because so that you can have the intention and the attention about who you are, not about who others think you are. Other people may be trying to get your attention and trying to tell you who you are, or trying to get your attention, and try to tell you off who you are based off their projections, or just in general in life. Wow. Starseed. But I'm also speaking to someone, you have a double mission. One of you've been doing it. A lot of things that you do, and you don't even, there's a lot of things that you do naturally, and so with this double mission, I'm also getting, it's nothing to look at like as you have to carry a cross. Just by you being you, just by you being you and authentic, and just using your whatever you have, even if, let's say, you haven't even figured out your gift, ability, and talent. Maybe you smile a lot. Maybe you are very compassionate. It does not have to be this big major thing right now. I believe like it will, if it's anything, it'll eventually be, you will eventually be guided to it. But I'm also getting for someone, it's not just you uplift people naturally. I'm getting you uplift people naturally just by who you are, because you've been through so much, and you've had to learn to grow strong, and you had to learn to persevere from it, and that has given you a glow, that has given a light. You have shined so much light in so many dark places within your life that you've had to, this is a good message, I'm sorry, because I'm just going, I really am just going, so I just had to put that in there. Okay, so you had to have so much light within dark places that it's naturally shining outwardly. Think of a diamond with all that pressure. Think of how, diamonds are being made. There's so much pressure that has to be applied to not just diamonds, stones, crystals, and different things like that when, trying to shape them or just trying to get them to look how they're, get them to look how they are, because I want to say how they are meant to look, but how they are meant to look is natural. But I know you all get what I'm saying. Yes. So whatever you do it naturally. It has here channeling and uplifting humanity. Then I have here starseed followed behind it. Starseed, what lights you up? There's something that lights you up. Wow, there's something, and this wanted to come out. I have here there's something that lights you up. I have here share your voice, come out the cave, persecution, expression. Then I have here the ever unfolding rose, cracked open, is happening for you, not to you. Share your voice. So I've noticed that I'm sharing more of my voice, whether that's on here or just in general. And with the ever unfolding rose, one thing that I've noticed is I may do a message and I may be speaking on a story for the first time, and it may be challenging for me to express myself, or it may be challenging for me to get the story out, but I trust that I'm unfolding, and eventually everything is going to come together when it comes to my stories, when it comes to my messages, when it comes to the things I have to say, when it comes to my life. But I'm ever unfolding, and maybe this is the way that you're being guided to look at it as well. I saw that come out. They both were sticking out, but as I shuffled the deck again, the ever unfolding rose just flopped out. So that is very significant. But there's something that lights you up. Maybe you like to, I'm getting for someone, maybe you like animals. Animals lights you up. I'm getting for someone, you like kids. I'm getting for someone, you like the library. I'm not even sure, you like reading, you like books, you like the actual library. You could work at a library. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? There's something that's trying to tell you something. You're being guided to trust your path with it. Follow behind it on the bottom of the deck. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? What would you do with this? What lights you up? What would you do if you knew, Starseed? What would you do if you knew you would be supported with what lights you up? There's a need to I had deep replenishment at the bottom of the deck as I shuffled as well. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. This is speaking of, focusing, putting more intention on your heart and having more compassion, not just with others, but with yourself. So awakening just flew out. I know you heard that thump. If you didn't, it just flew out. Awakening the heart. Awakening compassion within the world. A lot of people that like animals are beautiful divine beings. So that's definitely for someone. I didn't even expect to say that. Energetic clearing. I spoke on this. Clearing out your energy. I've been speaking on this on the last 3 messages. There's 3 messages that I'm going to post. I'm going to post all of them. I'm going to allow myself to post all of them. And I ask that you all listen to all of them. There's a feminine energy one. There's a divine feminine energy one. And I ask that you, whether you're a masculine as well, to listen to that. Because there's something in it that, maybe there may be a perspective that may be there for you, but that only if you're guided. You don't even have to take my word. Let's say you skip over that message, but that message pop up on your feed. Well, that is the message. That is the message for you. It is. And I always say this right before I do my messages. When I shuffle a certain deck, I love seeing the right action card. This is how I know that, when I see the right action card from this deck that I'm actually shuffling now, and I see the right action card, I know that this message is needed to be spoken. And that's when that message just flowed too. So I saw that when I was trying to get out this deck at the beginning, before I started this video. I saw the right action card. So I'm very grateful. Very, very grateful. With worth on the bottom of the deck. Signs. Signs. You're learning more and more who you are. You're feeling more worthy, or you're going to be in this energy of feeling more worthy. Allowing. Energetic clearing and allowing. Detach. There may be illusions that you're detaching from, obsessions, addictions. There may, or just, doubt and fear. Clearing out that energy of that and trusting in the divine plan. Then I have here allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. Wow. Then there's a whole bunch of cards that just came out. Courage. Let's see. Delusion. Divine source. Invite help. So there's a lot of courage that you're gaining. I told you, I've been speaking of this. There's a lot of courage. There's a lot of courage. A lot of cards just fell out again. There's a lot of courage that someone is gaining or has gained. You have the courage. You have the courage. You're also being guided to set more intention in this time. Set your intentions for what you want. Set your intention on how you want things to go, on how you want your day to go, on how you want whatever it is that you are wanting to go. And to trust in divine source and invite help. Trust in divine source. Trust that the divine source will guide you with the help that you need whatever it is in life. Whether, even if you're going through some things, some times in your life right now, this is a time for you to trust in divine source and know that the help that you need is here. But I just want to read this card because it's also speaking. The card is also just speaking for itself. It says I have here divine source, but then I'm gonna read the invite help card follow behind it. So this may be something you are being guided to say. So we have divine source before invite help. So it says divine source. Then I'm going to read the invite help card. It says invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. And this may be what all is needing to be said. But you're being guided also to listen to your intuition about something. There's something that you're needing to listen to your intuition about. And what I'm getting is it's something about your energy. It's something about something or someone that is in your energy. And to trust whatever your intuition has been telling you. I also have your inner child in grief. So it could be something from childhood that's in your energy. Because I have here grief. Something could be something from childhood that you're needing to release, to listen to your intuition about. Or there's something from your childhood that made you feel great, that made you feel relieved, that lit you up, that you are about to start doing, or you're being guided to continue to do. To start back doing or continue to do. I have here grief. Maybe in the past you may have been called weird for it. Maybe in the past you didn't think you felt adequate enough. Maybe in the past you may have been made fun of. Maybe in the past there's some experience and events may have occurred and you couldn't continue to do whatever it is that you wanted to do. But with grief here, there's a need to forgive, to let go, and to cry. You may be needing to cry because I have here for the inner child, it says, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to his deepest needs. Then after that, it says grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Wow. Wow. Inner child and grief. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to release what it is that is needed to be released. Tears. You could have recently just cried. You could also, for someone, there's something that you could be grieving. You could be crying more recently. There's a need to go within. There's a need to go within. I have here deep listening. There's go within. I invite you to the inner silence where the word was sounds. There's something that you're needing to have a deep listening to that is within you. There's an answer. There's a truth. There's something personal now. This may not be with the gift. This could just be in general. There's something that you've been grieving about. And it could be this inner child. It could be just some things that happened to you when you was a child. And there's a need to go within and listen. There's a deep listening. There's something I'm getting is going to help. Whatever this is that you're needing to, you've been listening. There's something in your intuition that you've been getting signs and messages about. It could be something with your inner child. Maybe there's something that is needing to be grieved. Your inner child is wanting to cry. It's wanting to grieve. It's wanting to unthaw the heart. Your heart may have been frozen, literally, blocked, literally, due to some things that may have happened in your childhood. And maybe I'm getting emotions too. You're learning how to deal with your emotions. You're learning how to deal with your emotions. Then I have your mystery. The number 5 could be significant. 555 speaks of new beginnings, and this is what I'm getting from this card as well. It says, open up to the unseen, a direction is revealed. There's a new beginning. There's a new beginning that you're in, and maybe this is new for you, this new beginning, or there's a new beginning that is coming, and maybe you feel it. Maybe you're grieving so it can come, so that you can attract it, so that you can move towards it. I'm also getting that you caring for your emotions, you fertilizing your emotions, you going back to that inner child, it's gonna bring forth a new beginning for you. I have here grounding. Being well grounded provides a feeling of security. Maybe it could be with abandonment as well. Maybe it's an abandonment energy that is needing to be revisited from childhood. And maybe with this new beginning, when you're able to release, when you're able to go within and listen to whatever it is that you're being guided to listen to, it's going to bring forth that security that you need. You're no longer going to feel abandoned. You're going to be able to trust and know that you're protected. You're going to have that firm security and stability that you need within. And when you do that, that's going to help unblock your heart. When you go within, and you're learning more and more about how sacred you are as well. But when you do that, that's going to open up your heart. And you're going to be able to listen to your heart more, and you're going to allow it to be the guiding in love. And there's stories that you have. I'm getting meditation, maybe through meditating in nature, meditating in an area in your home that is where you sit still and allow yourself your space. But I'm getting through meditation, you're going to get this truth, this healing, this needed time. But whatever it is, when you open up your heart, there's stories that you're going to be telling that are healing. I leave you the memory of healing tales. So you're going to be speaking about or telling the truth about stories that may have happened when you were a child. Stories that may have happened when you were a child, and now you've healed from it. And because you've healed from it, you're going to inspire others to heal from it as well. I have here sisterhood. The number 27 could be significant. There's initiate a new sister's adventure. I'm getting, this is the part that could be confirmation if you heard that horn. I'm getting this could be happening in the physical. I'm getting your stories, the stories that you're telling is similar to, this does not have to just be sisters, this could be brotherhood as well. But I'm getting that the stories that you tell, the stories that you have healed, many others have healed from this, or are trying to heal from this, or have healed from this as well. And this is going to bring a connection, whether it's energetically or physically. I heard, what's funny, well, it's not funny, but this is what I mean. Like, and so I didn't even say, it's funny because I didn't even say anything. I do that a lot within these messages. Okay. Initiate a new sister's adventure. You know how I say that, there's things happen on an energetic level when it comes to like sisterhood and brotherhood and stuff. I heard, and what backed that up for me is, it's just an awakening. It's an awakening of this energy, and a lot of people are saying like the same or similar things, and what is helping it do is inspire and activate and heal others. And I listened to this interview the other day of someone, what's her name, Drinka, and I would have never even known. I'm like, wow, like she talks about her journey or whatever, how she's grown, and just stuff like that. And she had said something that happened to her when she was a teenager, and I'm like, that happened that's happened to me too. And I think she said it happened to her when she was 17, and for me, I think it happened when I was 17 as well. It was either 16 or 17, but it was the same thing. It was the same exact thing that she said happened to her when she did this thing was the same thing that happened to me. And I'm just like, wow. Basically, she was saying she had tried, I told you I wasn't perfect. Basically, she had said she had tried a certain, I don't even know if I could say this because I don't even say stuff like this. Now it's a medical drug. Now it is. But she said she had tried it for the first time, and she said that she bugged out. Like everything just went wild for her. And she said she remember herself, running up the street. She said she was running up the street, and she, just basically with what happened. And so that's the same thing that happened with me as well. First time I did the same thing. I was running but I was running towards cars. That's the thing about, it was cars coming my way, and I'm sitting here. I was in the neighborhood, and there was cars driving through the neighborhood, and I'm sitting here running towards the cars, and wondering what's happened to me and just stuff like that. I thought, it was a whole bunch I was doing, but I did way more than her. I was running up the street. They had to come get me. They had to come grab me because I kept trying to run. I remember I went to the hospital. I ended up having to go to the hospital for it because my skin felt like it was crawling. And I remember hanging from the light at the hospital. I had to use the bathroom. You know how they tell you to go use the bathroom and use the restroom in a cup. So I get to the restroom. Next thing I know, I'm hanging on the light. How did I get up there? the one. I'm just that. I'm hanging on the light in the back. How did I get up there? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, I'm hanging on the light. They had to come get me. Like 3 or 4 nurses had to come get me. Now you would think I was on something else the way I was acting, but no. I had peer pressure, trying to be cool. Like I said, I don't know if I can say it on here. So, but it's medical now. It's a medical drug now. But yes, that's what happened. And it's like that was a very come to find out there was something in it though. Come to find out that there was something in it. I forgot what the doctors told me when they when they did everything. They said it was something that was put in it. And so that was very traumatizing, by the way. But I had an illusion over me. I wasn't mad at the friend. That's the thing. Like, there's been so much stuff that happened, like, where people have, like, done, like, weird stuff like that. And I'm just, I don't have a mad bone. Like, I just move along. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, yes, that's what I'm talking about with the sisterhood, brotherhood. Like, there's people that has been through the same or similar things that you've been through. And what is happening is an awakening, and where people are telling their stories, and it's happening whether or not you see the divine plan is being executed, whether it's energetically and you don't see it, or where you actually able to physically be a part of the divine plan. I really hope that made sense. And I apologize if I went everywhere. I could be speaking to an earth angel. Spirit of earth. I could be speaking to an earth sign. Have faith. You are supported. You don't have to be. But I could be speaking. It just could be speaking of, the divine plan. Earth. Spending time in nature. Have faith. You are supported. The number 19 could be significant. Also, the number 20 could be significant. But spirit of earth. Yeah. Spirit of earth. And it's funny because what that spirit of earth, have faith, you are supported. And she's very earthy. She loves nature, and I do too. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm gonna get 4 cards from this, 4 overall messages for the overall message. Let's see. Like I said, I'm going to be posting 3 messages today. I'm going to post it. There's a second video. There's a video that I just did that I'm very hesitant about posting. But I know that it's going to resonate to whomever is needing to resonate. Every time I am about to either not post a message or delete a message, which I stopped doing. Like, I want to say about 4 months ago, maybe even longer. I'm very proud of that, by the way. I stopped deleting messages. Now, overall, I probably deleted like 2 or 3 messages. That's still a lot for me because, like, I'm overall within YouTube, I probably have deleted, okay, I'm going to be honest, not 2 or 3, probably 4. And they may seem small, but that may seem like a lot to people because it's like, why are you deleting your message? So I had to stop that. I'm like, even if I feel uncomfortable in the message, even if I feel like it's not saying what it needs to say, I'm still going to keep this message up. And it's always the messages that I'm about to delete that really, people listen to, or that is needed. I really have learned that. So I even when I'm uncomfortable, see, I go through my own little goals. I go through my own little victories. Victories or success don't have to be this big major thing. It could be small things like that where you can be proud of yourself at. There's things that I do in silence. There's things that I do that may seem small to someone else that may be a big thing to me. So where was I going with that? I was going somewhere with it. Maybe that's what someone needs to hear. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I have my 4 messages. I have my 4 cards. Mistakes. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. Solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine in your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. Challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over divine and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. Independence. The more you learn to feed... I want to read challenges again. Challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms if you are open. Please take over divine and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. There may be something that someone is being guided to say. Please take this burden and show me your will. Divine. Independence. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love the inner child within. I remember what I was saying. I just forgot again. Never mind. Oh, there was a message that I wasn't sure that I wanted to post, but I'm gonna post it anyway. Because it always, I've noticed what happens when I do it anyway. It's so much more that happens too, but over time I'll continue to talk about it. But it's so much. When I do things like that, it breaks illusions. It speaks light into dark places. It's a lot. And so maybe that is something that, I really hope that this message resonated. Sending you so much love and light. Thank you so much. I really hope that you all listen to all 3 messages, but if you don't feel as though any of them resonate, that is okay. Thank you so much for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I really appreciate it. Also, thank you for the donations. Thank you for all the love. I think I'm only 5 more subscribers from 1,000 subscribers. I'm super excited. I'm not yet monetized, but we will be getting monetized soon. And I'm really grateful for that. I'm really, 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 really grateful for that all. That way I can, I really hope that this message resonated. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.